subscribe to the Donnie Houston podcast, man. Miss Lolita, what's going on?
Oh man, what's going on, Danny?
Why you being so soft? I know you don't be like this all the time. Man.
Yeah, man, go on, turn off and get out the way. Y'all turn up, man. Hey,
Man,
come on, All right.
you funny. Nah, what's going on?
What's the deal? Tell me about yourself.
Oh
You
man.
have an interesting background.
Yeah. It might be a little interesting,
Yeah.
depending on what you know.
I mean, with that, I know a couple things. So tell me, okay, how long you been rapping?
I've been rapping 1 year.
1 year.
1 year.
So proud of rap. Okay, first of all, where you from? What you represent? Mo
Mo
City,
City,
right?
Texas.
Already. What part of Mo City?
Man, so I stayed in Quail Glen, Quail Rain, Ridgemont. I lived around in the Mo.
Yeah. Already. Okay, so prior to rapping, what you was doing?
Man, I did a lot of things prior to rapping, so I don't know what you asking.
I mean, you gotta tell me. I mean, prior because you only been rapping for a year, so what's going
Oh
on?
man, so I got a few degrees, you know.
Okay, you went from the Mo. You went to what? To the Ridge?
Nah, I went to High Tower first, but then I ended up going to Worthing my senior year. Graduated from Worthing. My people from Sunnyside.
Okay, so you graduated from where? Then where you go to college at?
Oh man, I went to PV first, you know,
What you major in?
criminal justice.
Okay.
Then I
We
went
getting
to
somewhere. Okay.
then I went to TSU
Okay.
and got my master's
Okay.
education.
Okay. Master's in education. Okay.
And
So now you
I
got
kind
a
of,
bachelor's in criminal justice and you got a master's in education. What you doing?
and I'm like 12 hours away from a PhD on the cool.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
was teaching, man. I did a lot of things before this, so that's why I say it's just
So did you go directly to get your master's after you got your bachelor's?
nah,
So what you do after you graduated college?
man. I worked for HPD,
Okay, we got the
man.
laws in the building.
I worked for TDC. I mean, I
Okay.
had a criminal justice
For sure.
degree,
For sure.
but that's what led me to teaching though. So the problem was I got my degree because I wanted to help people, right? Like I'm from the hood, so
You think you gonna
criminal
get on the
justice.
squad?
I'm
You gonna
thinking,
look out for people?
right? Like I'm cool, but they want me basically to tell on my people, like, hey, you gotta like, nah, I'm not doing that. So that shit ain't work. I just left. Like, nah, that ain't for me because that ain't what I signed up for. So did something else. While I was doing that, I started asking questions like, why y'all in here, right? And I'm teaching, I'm finding out these people that's 55, 65, they say illiterate on their paperwork. Like, you got to read these people, they mail kind of deal. So they like, man, ain't nobody tell us, we ain't know whatever. That's what kind of pushed me to teaching. So I started teaching. And then I found out I could rap on accident.
Okay, how you do that?
Man, so one day I was on my lunch break. I heard a song come on the radio. But the person that was singing on the song was saying some foolishness. I'm like, man, that's dumb. If it was me, I'd say this. So,
Do you remember what song it was and like what you came up with?
man, it was I Don't Want to Know, that Mario Whining song. But I got a song to it. It just, y'all ain't heard it yet. I might let y'all hear it one day, though. But I was mad at somebody. I'm like, man, that's fool. Nah, if it was me, I'd say this. So I was like, hey, cut the studio on. It's like, dude, what? I'm like, say, Ro, cut the studio on. And like, I knew Ro before I was rapping, obviously, right? So, man, he like, that ain't how you say that. And I'm like, what you mean? He like, that's definitely not how you say that, but okay. So he cut the studio on. And shit, I started rapping, and that's how it happened, like, literally.
What the fuck?
On accident. I ain't know I could rap.
So, So, okay, when you get in the studio, what do you know? Do you know about bars, or you got to be taught like, okay, this you need a 12, you need an 8, you need a, you
So
know what
I
I'm saying?
couldn't count like the bars. So I have to listen like, okay, tell me how much I got. Like how many more lines I gotta write. Like you gotta write 6 more lines. All right, cool. And I write 6 more lines. Or I just rap it to the beat stop. And then we'll go back and fix it. Like
Hmm.
I ain't know nothing about none of that. Like I was in a band when I was in school.
What you played in the band? I was in the band too. What you played in the band?
I mean, I played the clarinet.
Clarinet. Okay, all right,
Yeah,
I was in the percussion section. So.
that was dope. So I could read music, right? But that ain't that. So I mean, I was in the choir. I think our little black kids was in the choir at some point in their life, right? So I mean, that was that. I ain't had no musical experience. Kind of like it went like that.
Hmm. Lolita Monroe. So when you get because you know,
So I ain't gonna lie. Man, so you asked me a question. I want to be thorough because y'all gonna, I mean, I'm sure people listening to the album, right? So when I went to PV, you know, back then, social media wasn't a thing quite like it is yet, right? So stripping was like frowned upon, right? Like that had to be a secret if that was what you did. But shit, I was stripping going through school,
wait, what?
hiding. So yeah, hey man, yeah. If you know me from Onyx Dallas, that might have been me.
No shit.
That might have been me though. Yeah, like man, I was trying to
No
get it.
shit. Okay, so you didn't strip, you didn't talk, you didn't been the laws, and now
Yeah,
you rapping.
I did all that. Like I had 7 careers, man. I was Kevin Gates, and I ain't get tired, goddamn.
Donnie Houston.